Welcome to the Inc. Productivity Tip of the Day. Today's tip. According to neuroscience, you've been dealing with stress all wrong. Amy Sarin, an Entrepreneurs Organization member in Arizona, is a neuropsychologist specializing in stress management, the author of The Stress Switch and founder of Sarin Center, whose integrative care clinics blend neuroscience with psychology. We asked Sarin how she helps patients break free from the cycle of heavy stress. Here's what she shared. Stress. It's on everybody's mind, and everybody wants less of it. Despite being one of the hot topics in self-care, what you've been taught is minimally helpful, and in some cases, dead wrong. It's time to set the record straight so you can live your best life and stop wasting time on things that don't work. First, let's clarify what stress really is. Stress is your body's immediate reaction to a trigger. That's it. Stress is an automatic internal response to an automatic or purposeful thought, sound, smell, sight, or feeling. Stress is not a life situation. It's not marital issues, an IRS audit, employees who underperform, or a defiant teenager. We each have a unique, in-the-moment stress reaction to what is happening to us and within us in real time. Your internal stress switch toggles up and down in milliseconds and dictates how you think, what your focus is, how you make decisions, and ultimately, how healthy you are. Stress dictates fear, anger, focus, and a host of other states. So when we lower the switch in moments that matter, we have the courage to do the hard thing. We pass the exam. We show empathy. We nail the public speech. We don't say things out of anger. We connect. We make the decision. We focus. This one switch manifests our potential. And it's the difference between the good and the bad in humanity. It's so important. Yet we've been going about dealing with stress all wrong. It's not your fault that your efforts to reduce or control it haven't been very successful. While it is true that some stress can be adaptive for motivation and performance, most stress is excess, unnecessary stress, and it's crucial to minimize it. Yet the messaging around stress ignores current neuroscience and suffers from 6 fatal flaws. Flaw 1. You can't access your stress management technique at the moment you need it. The brain processes needed to breathe deeply, think rationally or positively, and problem solve break down when you're in a state of moderate to high stress. Pro tip. Only use these techniques when you're a little bit stressed. Don't try to reason with yourself or anybody else when you're highly stressed. Don't believe me? Ask your divorced friends. Flaw 2. You must leave what you're doing and go do the technique. I don't know about you, but I can't just pop into downward facing dog at 1:45 p.m. on a Tuesday during a strategy meeting. So if my stress switch is high, I have to wait to lower it, and therefore I stay in a state of high stress. Pro tip. Use the right stress tech to reduce stress in less than 30 seconds and refocus almost immediately. Flaw 3. Your high-level thinking and reasoning are no match for the sensory network that controls your internal stress switch. Reason can't lower high stress, and you can't mantra your way into convincing your brain that you're okay with something when you're stressed. Pro tip. Stop thinking you should be over something because you want to be over it, or it logically makes sense to be over it. If your stomach feels sick when you think of it, it's still a trigger, whether or not it makes logical sense. There's a reason it's a trigger whether or not you know why. Flaw 4. Tips that take a long time to work, like taking a bath, going for a hike, journaling, etc., don't produce lasting changes in the brain. That means whatever triggered your stress switch will re-trigger you in the future. Pro tip. Do healthy things and live a healthy lifestyle, but not as your primary stress reduction strategy. You need to lower stress automatically at the moment you feel it and do so throughout the day. Doing so can change the automatic reactivity from reoccurring from the same trigger. It's a profound truth, and it underlies how we can cure several mental health issues. It's called exposure with response prevention, and you can do it yourself with a little training. Flaw 5. Measuring stress is a waste of time unless you can actively lower the stress. Pro tip. Use stress tech that reduces stress and doesn't just give you data about how stressed you are. Flaw 6. Many methods assume you are aware of when you're stressed. You won't always be aware when you are stressed because your sensory network operates in the background of your mind, and is designed to bypass consciousness. Pro tip: stomach aches, headaches, back pain, and tightness in the chest signify the stress switch is triggered. So does anger, irritation, fear, impatience, agitation, obstinance, and irrational worry. Learning when you are triggered is more important than why you are triggered. You don't need to fix the why, you just need to lower your stress if it's higher than a 4 out of 10, even when you aren't aware you are stressed. Applying stress technology can reduce your stress. So my advice is to get to know your stress switch. Understand what triggers you. Stop doing the things that don't work, and forgive yourself for any past failed attempts to control stress based on flawed advice. You don't need to pack up your life and head to the mountains of Tibet to reduce stress. There are simple ways to lower your stress in real time. Improve productivity, stay focused, and access your own humanity in more moments, all of which add up to huge gains. Isn't that such great news? That's it from Inc. More business and leadership-focused advice can be found at Inc.com. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday for another tip from Inc.